The all-new Mercedes Benz 2024 model E-Class. This is not even comparable to what we've seen with the predecessor. Why do we have plastic parts on an E450? The new interior, and here we have it. Hello guys, I am back today, welcoming you all with this. Right in front of us we have the all new Mercedes Benz 2024 model E-Class, and here with the E450 in specific. And today I want to give you a full tour of this gorgeous looking car. Afterwards we'll check out the inside, and then last but not least we will be listening to the sound. And there's something super special about the sound, which I will be telling you at the end of the video. So join me today for our first walk around and tour. Besides what we've already seen in the studios, we are right now in beautiful Austria, here in Vienna, at a Mercedes Benz press event, and we will be actually driving this car. But since the driving impressions are still on the embargo, I will be sharing this walk around with you as kind of a teaser of what you can expect to see in the future. Let me tell you more about the E450 in specific. This is the 2024 model Mercedes Benz E-Class, latest generation W214 E-Class, and this here is the E450 6-cylinder option. This is the 3-liter inline 6-cylinder, and it makes me super happy to know that you can have the new E-Class as a 6-cylinder, which could be also the case with the AMG model. I don't know, let's see what's coming there. This base E-Class 450 is coming with a 3-liter 6-cylinder producing 381 horsepower, around 280 kilowatts. This is also being a mild hybrid. I mean, all E-Classes are mild hybrid now, coming with the starter generator, giving us another boost of 23 horsepower. We are talking about 500 newton meters, and then on top of that we are talking about 200 newton meters of torque with the additional boost. This E-Class is also all-wheel drive, and we do the 0 to 100 sprint in 4.5 seconds. We'll be telling you more about the drive in the future, and I have to say it's so nice. Honestly, I really like it. The top speed is at around 250 kph. Unfortunately, I can't tell you more about the pricing yet. We'll be telling you that in the future. But this being the top-notch base model, I think it's going to be a bit more expensive than the base. Anyways, let's start with the walk around. We have the gorgeous AMG line here with the high-tech silver. The E-Class, in my opinion, this E-Class generation looks so good. I'm a huge fanboy, and with this spec here in specific, we have the night package AMG line and the silver exterior paint, especially here with the amazing sun and setup here. It looks so natural right now. I mean, to what we've seen in the studio, it was already nice, but now seeing it on the streets with number plates, with like a normal spec in silver, it looks literally fantastic. Talking about the front, as I mentioned, we have the AMG line option here and the new face of the E. There have been a lot of changes. Let me just show you the headlights first. The new E-Class headlights coming with a straight line, and then we have these two bows here. It's kind of a wavy design here, and this is, I think, where Mercedes-Benz is moving when talking about their headlight design. When talking about the grille, this is already something that we have been seeing on multiple Mercedes cars with the Mercedes-Benz star pattern. Here's a full chrome finish, and then there's something that I am really not convinced about. With the silver spec, it's okay. As you can see here on the surrounding of the grille, we have this finished in full black gloss to make it look like it's connected with the headlights, to connect again with the EV electric E-Class EQE family. I'm not sure about that. I wish it was an option, because right now it looks okay, as we have just silver and black. But imagine you have a red car, then you have, for example, the red paint, the chrome parts, and then again the black gloss. Even if you don't have the night package, right now with the night package it looks pretty decent. And also if you go with a full black car, it also looks nice. On the side, size-wise, the E-Class is longer now. We have so much more space in the inside. We'll be showing you that in a second. We have the gorgeous multi-spoke wheels here, 20-inch. I think with the new E-Class you can go up to 21 inches, if I'm not mistaken, with the base model. As I mentioned, I was wrong. We don't have the night package here. since we have some chrome parts here in the front and also down there, it's still a bit chromy. I mean, we have some black gloss parts there, but that's not part of the night package, I guess. We still have tinted windows back there. We have the panoramic sunroof. We have the seamless door handles. As soon as we swipe, they pop out, and as soon as you lock and unlock the car, they also move in. In the rear, we also have rear axle steering coming with the new E-Class. It's so good. I mean, it's reducing the turning circle. It gives you a very sporty and agile driving in top speeds. Also here with the lines, I really like it. You see how it merges in the body. I'm a huge fan of it. But now let me show you the rear of the new E-Class and inside the shadow right now. So here we have the rear of the new and latest generation 2024 model Mercedes Benz E-Class and the E450 in specific. There's a huge change coming with the tail light and the rear design in specific. This is not even comparable to what we've seen with the predecessor. And I like the way Mercedes Benz is going right now. Finally, it's time to level it up and to try something new. And here we have that. As I mentioned, also with the headlight design is more wavy now. You see that? And in addition to that, we have the two Mercedes Benz stars here acting as our tail lights, the main lights, two on each side. Maybe with the S-Class we will be seeing three lights, and with the future C-Class, for example, a single light. This could be something that would work in the future. Let's see. Here in the center we have again something just for the looks. This thing here, there's no light at all. It's just for the looks to connect again with the EV lineup, which I honestly don't get. I really like the way it looks because it gives me S-Class vibes, to be honest. It really looks almost like a S-Class, literally as luxurious as an S-Class. Also with the chrome parts here, Mercedes-Benz 4MATIC and E450 badge, full chrome. The rear diffuser, something I don't like. And you already hear it, it's the plastic. Why do we have plastic parts on an E450? It's one of the most expensive E-Classes you can buy, and we don't even get the option to choose which material we want here. We are forced to go with the plastic. I really don't like the way they worked it here with the plastic diffuser. You see that? Not the biggest fan, but in case of the exhaust tips, I have to say I really like them. These being fake covers, to be honest. You can see that the real ones actually down there, you see that they are not connected. What do you think about that, having fake exhaust on a new E-Class? Please share it in the comment section below. Now we will be stepping right inside the new interior of the 2024 model E-Class, and here we have it. So we are now right inside the all new 2024 model Mercedes Benz E-Class, and here we have the new interior. The super screen. Back in the days we used to have the hyper screen with the EQS and EQ, EQE, whatever. And now with the latest generation E-Class we are leveling it up with the all new interior unit called the Mercedes-Benz Super Screen. The Super Screen is actually comparable to what we've seen with the hyper screen already. Is a two display and a single display interior unit. The two displays here on the right hand side are an option. You can actually go with a single one here, then it will be just a cut on this side, and the right hand side here there will be just an empty space. I think you can go with a wooden trim or whatever on that side. Anyways, this is the latest interior unit, and with this also we have the latest operating system, the MB.OS. Back in the days we used to have the MB.UX, the user experience, and now the operating system by Mercedes-Benz, and they are worked it out together with Google to make it perfect. And I have to say, guys, after driving it quite a bit now, this system works so good, honestly. And it's actually comparable to what we know from our smartphones, whatever. I mean, the icons, the way the entire setup works, we have the apps here, we even have an app store to download third-party apps like Zoom, WebEx, TikTok, Angry Birds, whatever. Here you have it. Oh no, there's the normal Mercedes Me store. Actually, this is pretty cool. The way you just use it is almost comparable to what we know with all the latest Mercedes-Benz cars, but it's just been upgraded and updated. It now works so easy and fluently. You can see it's super responsive, the way you just work it out. Back in the days, the MB.UX with the hyperscreen, it used to lag a bit, but now it's just working so perfect. As I mentioned, you can go with Zoom and WebEx. With that, you have the camera here on top. Also here in front of the driver, AMG line steering wheel, which we already know. And now I will be mentioning a few things that I don't like with the latest generation E-Class. So first things first, let me just talk about the steering wheel, and that's something I don't like. I'm not talking about the shape of the steering wheel, about the look, the design. It's a matter of taste, and I started to really like it. Flat bottom AMG line is an option, but something that I don't like is the airbag cover here. I mean, this car is super luxurious. This car, we're talking almost S-Class level, and we still have this plastic airbag cover. This is the first thing I don't like. The second thing actually comes with the seats. Here we have the new generation E-Class seats, and it's actually comparable to what we've seen with for example, C-Class, a more premium version of the seating when we think about the C-Class. But there's also something I always mention with the C-Class. Here with the headrest, guys, these covers here, these here are full plastic. You see that? And I really don't like it. These are literally the only two things that I don't like about the E-Class. Except for that, we have a lot of space in the inside, a lot of headspace. We also have this, the sunroof, and there's a double sunroof here, as you can see, for the rear passengers and also with the front. It gives you so much light in the inside. Headspace and space in total, in general, it's so much. Honestly, the E-Class feels so nice. You don't even need a S-Class anymore if you're driving this. Also with the back seats, you have so much space. Also with the roof line, you see we have more, the car is longer now. Also way more leg room now for 5 seats here, so 5 people can easily sit inside here in the front. And now let's talk about the sound. So now guys, I literally turned the AC off because it's time to listen to the sound. The engine is already running. I will be just stopping it. And we will be starting up. This engine is a 6-cylinder. Keep that in mind. It's a petrol engine, a mild hybrid, but not full hybrid. It's not a plug-in hybrid. And I have to say something. I am first of all super happy that we have a 6-cylinder option with the new E-Class. And second of all, there is a very, very cool and funny, super interesting feature which I have to demonstrate you when going in with the sound. Let me just start it up. Something also weird on the E-Class, it's literally 3 things that I'm not convinced about. Is the placement of the start-stop button, the airbag cover and the seat cover. So let's get right into it. 3, 2, 1, we'll be starting up the new E-Class, the 6-cylinder. There we go. Actually, we also have the digital key coming with the new E-Class, which means your key is actually your phone. Our key is this phone here. It's so cool, as we have the Mercedes Me app and all the applications needed. So we don't actually need a physical key anymore. I mean, you still get that, don't get me wrong, but you just don't need it. Anyways. This is the sound of the 6-cylinder, putting the windows down. We are in comfort right now, listen. And now watch this, watch this. We have the dynamic button here and we can switch to sport. Listen to the sound now. Okay, nice, right? Let me just put the window up again because we don't need the outside sound anymore. We go to the settings, right into the settings, because this E-Class comes with the progressive sport sound. Do you hear that? Turning it off. Turning it on. It literally sounds like a V8. Now listen, I will be revving it for you. Listen. We have fake sound. I mean, it's not a fake sound. At this point, I have to mention it. It's an option. You can turn it on or off if you like it. And while driving, you also have that sound. You literally feel the V8 rumble. I mean, it's literally coming from the speakers. You hear that? And also a bit of pops and bangs. Listen. You hear that? Crazy! And this is only a base E-Class. At this point, I have to mention it again. It's an option, whether you like it or you don't. But I have to say, I actually drove it with the sound on and I kind of started to really like it. What do you guys think about it? We'll be turning it off again. There we go. No sound at all. What do you guys think? Let's just jump outside and also listen to the sound from the outside. So now it's actually time to listen to the sound of the 450 3-litre inline 6-cylinder from the outside. We will be starting it up in comfort. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it on. It's now in comfort. We will be switching it to sport now. Let's go. At this point I have to mention it's a base car, it's a 6-cylinder. The sound is pretty nice, pretty okay. Also a bit sportier than the 4-cylinder. But as I mentioned, when you have the progressive sport sound, it's just in the inside. You don't have this rumble, pops and bang sound coming from the outside. It's literally just a drive experience. At this point, how do you guys like the new E-Class? How do you like the progressive sound option for the new E-Class and the 6-cylinder in specific? It's only an option for the 6-cylinder. At this point, I have to mention it. We will be talking about the driving, the pricing in the future, so stay tuned for that. At this point, special thanks for Mercedes Benz for flying us out, for letting us film all these gorgeous cars and the new E-Class in specific. What should I show you next on the new E-Class? Please share it in the comment section below. Already looking forward to see you all again and wish you all an amazing day. I will be back.